So I think there's no other way to start the character that we have to do that I just feel like we do a disservice if we don't start off with this will be Mineta, grape juice, purple hair.
Grape
We gotta start off
juice.
with him. I'm just playing, dog. But no, man,
Nah,
All
man.
Might. You gotta start off with All Might, man. So who is your NBA comp for All Might?
All right, man. My NBA comp for All Might. I feel like it's no surprise, really. I went LeBron. I know that's kind of taking the easy way out to go LeBron, but I genuinely, it was really between him and like I had another thought in mind, but I'll get into it later. But I eventually landed on LeBron, and I said because he was the number one hero for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
He got old, started declining, losing some of his powers. Bron not as athletic, not as quick anymore. You know what I mean? But he's mentoring the new heroes, and he still got everybody's respect. He still got all the young heroes' respect, but he ain't the same, man. He's no longer the number one hero. So I went All Might as LeBron James.
Yeah, man. We agree on that one. So All Might, he is the holder of All for One. It's the inverse of One for All. I mean, he is One for All, the inverse of All for One. And
Right.
his power is made to make everybody else feel helped. And to my power, my one power is for everyone else. And that's how LeBron hoop. It's like, man, my power is to make sure everybody else good, everybody else get involved. My IQ is to help the team get in the right spot so we can all win. So that's the quirk loud enough for him. And it's funny enough, man, you dig into All Might, they're like, man, what is actual quirk? What is this actual power? What does it actually do? I think it's similar for LeBron. It's like, what is the best thing about LeBron? He's the all-time leading scorer, but he's not the best scorer. He's a great playmaker and passer, but it's not the one thing that makes him great. He's not a great defender. He's not you know what I mean? There's no signature thing to him that you just look at and be like, man, LeBron is the guy at this. Besides him lasting 20-some years in the league and just being there. Like, that's all you can say about him, bro. Like, All Might can dang near fly. He's like Superman, basically. Like, he can
He
jump,
do a little bit of everything.
super strong. You can't penetrate him. You can't fall. Run it back. He's impenetrable.
They gonna say he's impenetrable. You did, bro. You cleaned it up. What is that? Pause. Let me run that back. Hey, boy, you funny for that one, dog. Pause. Let me run that back. He's impenetrable.
Oh man, but he's very strong, very powerful, and so you don't fully know what his quirk is. The people didn't know until the whole beans got spilled. And so same thing for LeBron. We don't truly know his own court superpower besides being healthy and playing at a very high level. So I think that lines up. And like you said, he's the symbol for heroes to look at too. And right now he's still looking at as the hero of what the greatest basketball player is. You know what I mean? I don't care where you got him ranked 1, 2, or 3. He's right now the current symbol of NBA. He's still the face of the game. He's still the number one guy. And so whether you like it or not, it's like that's the guy. So I think that's why I got All Might as LeBron too, man. I think that's the ultimate go-to. You said you had somebody else for All Might too, just as a thought.
Yeah, I almost put well, I ain't gonna say all. I had a thought of putting Hakeem Olajuwon right here because Hakeem can do a little bit of everything. Obviously, he's big though, but he can do a little bit of everything. And Hakeem known for mentoring younger players, like teaching everybody footwork and stuff. I think he worked with. I mean, I know he worked with Melo. I think he worked with KD, Kobe, a lot of guys like that. I also thought about Kobe for a minute, But then I was
I
like,
did too.
nah, LeBron make a little more sense than Kobe. But I stuck with Hakeem for a little second because I was like, man, a lot of guys be going to Hakeem like, hey man, can you teach me this footwork stuff you got going? You know what I mean? And for NBA players to go to you to say, teach me this that you can do, that's something. You know what I mean? Like if you a math teacher that other math teachers go to learn math, you doing something right. You know what I mean? Like that's just something about it. But I thought about that just for that fact of like King being so good offensively, defensively, doing a little bit of everything, and then other players wanting to learn from him. So I was like, man, would that make sense to have him as All Might? But then I was like, maybe not because I don't think nobody ever considered him the number one. So maybe, LeBron probably makes more sense. So I just landed on Bron. But I thought about Hakeem for a minute.
I thought about Jordan being All Might for a second because he was the face, he was the declining one for a minute. When you think about the NBA and basketball overall, is Jordan. So All Might is like the face. When you think about heroism, I'm pretty sure kind of similar to how I had to keep going back to Naruto, man, but kind of similar to how is people all the Hokage built up to a point and Naruto end up being the guy. I kind of feel similar to how All Might is. It's like all the successors before him were cool. All their quirks and stuff, they was like, oh, this gear shift and black whip and all this stuff. It's like, okay, cool, she can float. But All Might before Midoriya is like, oh snap, he kind of like the one. Like he kind of the coldest of us all. I feel like Jordan was the same thing of that. He's the build up. It's like, okay, we had George Gervin, we had Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Dr. J, Magic and Bird, Kareem. Oh, now we had the guy named Michael Jordan. And for a long time after that, it's been Jordan as kind of the pinnacle. What you're looking at, he's the milestone breaker. Like he's the gateway of what it means to be great. So when we thinking about what it means to be a great hero, it's All Might. He's the pinnacle of what that looks like. And Jordan has been named or tabbed to be the pinnacle of what it means to be a basketball player. So I thought about Jordan for a minute. Then I thought about the quirk of what all for one is and one for all. I was like,
That's a great point.
It fits LeBron better for me. So that's why I was like, and then you'll see as I get to the list why LeBron makes more sense for how I wanted to flow. I was like, it got to be LeBron. So, but just the quirk thing was probably the one that made me push it more to be like, it's got to be LeBron versus Jordan.
Yeah, same. And that, like I said, that was the great point you made about all for one and one for all. When it comes to LeBron, that definitely makes a lot of good sense too. I wish I had thought of that, but yeah, I'm the same way. Like you see with my list as it goes on, it makes more sense for LeBron as All Might as well. Because if like say for instance we did say Jordan as All Might, it would make more sense for LeBron to be Midoriya or maybe Kobe. But I didn't know how much that matched up either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, glad we agreed though. But All Might, it wouldn't work as good if LeBron wasn't getting old.